Hello everyone. Today we'll be looking at GTT orders and how it helps you in your trading. GTT means good till triggered. Some brokers call it good till cancelled. Okay, so we'll look at those. So what is GTT and why do we use it? So basically it is a tool which allows you to set conditional buy and sell orders in advance. If your price is reached, only then that order will be executed. Okay, it executes the trade automatically when your levels are reached. Place orders without any upfront funds blocked. That means that, like, if you don't have a lot of funds in your account to buy 100 stocks, you do not have to worry about it. Just place your GTT orders for the stocks that you want to buy along with the prices that you want to buy. Okay, at that time only that particular order will be executed and your funds will be blocked. Okay, only for that particular stock. If you place normal orders, then it will take the funds, it will block the funds from your account for all the orders that you place. Plan your trades based on technical analysis. So look at the chart, plan your entry and exit carefully, your target and stop loss carefully, and then just place your orders in GTT. Okay. Then why do we use GTT? So basically it removes the emotion from the trading. You do not have to watch the charts consistently, constantly. Okay, you do not have to do it daily or every hour, things like that. You don't have to do that. If you have a strategy in mind that, okay, you want to place this order in 3 lots. Okay, so basically you want to buy a stock at 100 rupees, 80 rupees or 70 rupees, right? You can place 3 GTT orders. Whenever it reaches those levels, it will be automatically executed. Okay, it is available for stocks and ETFs. Like whatever can be traded in the market, you can use GTT for that. Now, these are the benefits. So no upfront funds are required to place the GTT order. Even if you have 0 rupees in your account, you can place the GTT order. Okay. Identify the support, resistance, stop loss, and the target areas. Okay. And then based on that, you can create your GTT and forget about it. Once you set the GTT, you don't have to worry about it. Sometimes you may be surprised whenever your stock falls for some reason. You'll be surprised that the stock that you were eyeing, that you wanted to buy at your particular price, it has already reached there and it is already fulfilled in your account. Okay, so that gives you a pleasant surprise sometimes. Okay, buy flexibility, which means that you can buy stocks and ETFs and whatever can be traded in the market, you can buy all of those things. Even bond ETFs, any kind of ETF you can buy, or any kind of stock you can buy. Sell management, basically when you have a target in mind, okay, I want to take 10% profit or I want to sell it at a particular price, then you can do your GTT orders in that manner. Okay, you can create multiple GTT orders which will be executed when the time arrives. GTT strategy. So this is how we do it generally. So you check the charts, identify the support and the resistance levels on the price chart. Then you set the prices, the trigger price and the limit price. Then you start small with one quantity. So just place your GTT order with one quantity initially. Thereafter, like if it reaches your price and one quantity gets fulfilled, at that time you can check the chart and you can decide whether you want to buy more or not. This means that sometimes what happens is market corrects very sharply and then the stock gaps down from your support area. It breaks the support and continue downwards, right? In that case, if you have bought 100 quantity, then you may be having a lot of losses in that case. So better to buy only one quantity and just wait. And whenever it gets fulfilled, just check the chart and see whether it is appropriate to buy more quantity or not. Then you can just scale up as required. So if you want to buy more, just place normal orders and after checking the charts and just let it execute. Okay. You can also set price alerts instead of GTT if you prefer to execute your orders manually. Okay. In that case, it will just send you an alert on the email or on your mobile app. And then based on that, you can just place your normal order. Okay. This gives you the flexibility while keeping you informed. Okay. Now we'll look at the demo. I'm going to show you how we can place GTT using the Zerodha Kite application. Okay, so basically you have to log in to kite.zerodha.com, and here in the orders you can go to GTT and say new GTT. Okay, so let us say Reliance. Okay, this is not a buy recommendation. I'm just explaining you how to place a GTT order. Okay, now the current price of Reliance is 1315. Okay, now I want to buy it at 1200 rupees. Okay, so I can say 1201 as the trigger price and 1200 as the limit price. Okay, what this means is whenever the trigger price arrives, when Reliance reaches 1201, at that time this order will be placed to the exchange with the limit price 1200. Okay, so your order will be executed only when the price touches 1200. Okay, but the order will be created when the price reaches 1201. Okay, so in a falling stock, this price will be reached first. Okay, so let us say 1250. At this point the order will be created and will be posted to the exchange, and at that time your order price will be 1200. Okay, so this is for a falling stock. Now if you want to buy a stock at a higher level, let us say right now it is below the support, and whenever it comes above the support, at that time you want to buy. Okay, so what you can do is you can say my trigger price would be 1399 and my actual price would be 1400. This means that when the order reaches 1399, at that point the order will be created it will post it to the exchange with the limit price of 1400. Okay, now we will look at the sell example. Okay, now either you can sell single or you can have an OCO. OCO means one cancels the other. Okay, I'll explain you both. Now when we talk about single order, which means that you just want to sell, no conditions here. Okay, so let us say the price is 1315 right now and you want to sell it at 1500. Okay, so you can say 1500 at the trigger price and 1500 as the target price, the limit price. Okay, so when the price reaches 1500, the order will be placed to the exchange with the limit price of 1500. Okay, you can even say 1490. At this point the order will be created on the exchange, and at that point the order will have the price of 1500. So your order will always be executed at the limit price, but this is the price where it gets activated. Okay, then you just place the order. Fine. Okay, now let me just cancel this. Now let us place another GTT. So here you want to do an OCO. Okay, you select sell and OCO. Okay, now what this means is one cancels the other, which means that either the stop loss gets triggered or the target gets triggered. Only one of them can happen. Okay, both the orders cannot remain active at the same time in this particular GTT order. Okay, now what you want to do is, let us say your stop loss price is 1240, then you will create a trigger price as 1240 and you will create the limit price as 1240, and let us say you want to sell the stock for 1450, you can set the price for 1450. Okay, which means whichever comes first, that will be executed, and the other order will be cancelled. If the stop loss hits first, then your target order will be cancelled. If your target hits first, the stop loss order will be cancelled, because it is of no use, because you don't have the stock anymore if you have sold it at the target price, or if you have sold it at the stop loss, the target doesn't matter, correct? So that is how you can place your GTT orders. Okay. Now I'm going to show you on the charts how we can do the GTT orders. Okay, so let us say we have the stock Reliance. Okay. Now, if you are aware of technical analysis, you can see that we have a support area around this line. Okay, which this line is around 1300. Okay. Now you can place your order below 1250. You can say 1250. If that price comes, then I will take a stop loss and exit this stock. Okay. And then your target, you have defined that, okay, I want to sell it at this price, which is the double top area. So if it reaches here, then I would want to exit. Okay. So you would say, I want to sell it at 1600, suppose. So that would be your target. 1600 trigger and target can be the same. You can even have trigger at 1580 and keep the target as 1600. So that can also be done. Okay. So this is how you can look at the chart, define your entry and exit before entering the stock, before taking the position. Okay. That is the right way to trade. If you cannot read the charts properly, you should not enter trading, because it is like a black box. You would not know what is happening in the background. Okay. Now when you look at watch some business channels, they would be giving out stock recommendations, right? So they would be giving a stop loss and the target. In that case, you can just create your GTT order and set the stop loss and the target, okay, in just one order, and forget about it thereafter. Whenever the price reaches, either the stop loss will be triggered or the target will be triggered. Okay, so that is how we should place the GTT orders, and that is how it will help us, because we don't have to look at the charts every now and then. We do not have to track the prices, what is happening, right? We do not have to track the news. If something bad happens, it touches the stop loss area, just exit. You would not even know what is happening, right? Now here I have placed 100 quantities. I should not be doing that. Let me just place one quantity. Okay, so I'll just change it to one quantity, because I don't know what will happen at that particular time. So I'll change all these quantities to one quantity. When it reaches that quantity, at that time I'll check the charts again, and if I feel like I want to buy more, then I will buy more. Otherwise, I'll just exit one quantity, or just maybe hold on to it, whatever be the case. Okay, so that is how you can place the GTT orders. You can also create alerts. So let us say K-Fintech. Okay, you want to set an alert here. Then you have to create an alert, and you can say, okay, if the last price of K-Fintech, or you can even mention your stock name here. So K-Fintech is greater than equal to, greater than, less than equal to, less than, or equal to. Let us say I want to buy it at 500. Okay, then it will trigger, and it will let me know that, okay, I have to buy this stock. Okay, now you can also do this. Alert triggers an order. Okay, so you can say I want to buy K-Fintech. At what price? I want to buy it at 500. Okay, and whatever be the margin, it will let me know. If I buy 10 quantities, the margin will be 5,000 automatically. Okay, so basically this alert will trigger this order. Okay, this is how you can place an alert or an ATO order. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. If you like this, share it with your friends and family, and also do subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you.